Hey guys, welcome back to Film Spire. Today we'll talk about 4 of the most disgusting Dr. Pimple Popper moments ever. Let's head into it. Number 4. A gigantic lipoma.
It's so heavy here. Could you hold on to it too? Thank you.
Working with Dr. Lee is...
In an exclusive clip from the hit TLC series, we see Lee treating a patient named Kevin with a massive lump on his hip. Lee suspects it's a lipoma, one of those benign fatty growths that makes plenty of appearances on Dr. Pimple Popper's Instagram. I think it's a lipoma, which is benign, but I think that's the perfect example of somebody who has a benign growth that really affects his life. Lee explains in the upcoming episode, he stopped working out. It affects his work, and clearly, it affects him emotionally. Lee makes an incision across the lump, and pretty soon, she announces the diagnosis, and it's a lipoma. Next, it's time to yank the thing out of there. Lee tells Kevin, "Now I'm just gonna woman handle it, okay?" And woman handle it she does. Lee proceeds to pull a fatty mass from under Kevin's skin, all the while making sure her patient is comfortable. To help Kevin describe the sensation he's experiencing, she says, "You know what that feels like? You'll never feel it. It's like a C-section, when someone's delivering a baby and it feels like you're tugging, but you can't feel anything painful." I know, I've been there, done that. Number 3. A monstrous ear cyst.
Cute one. Thank you for coming all the way over here for this. You're right.
This is what we in the biz call a good one, Sandra Lee said in the caption of her latest Instagram post. In the video, California-based dermatologist and TLC host treats a patient with a cyst on his ear, right at the spot where the ear joins the head. Lee makes a circular incision over the lump, and as she digs around with her tools, she realizes the cyst is very contained. "It looks like I can see the sac wall very easily, so I'll probably be able to take it out," she says, noting that it's almost like a pillar cyst. And then the true pimple popping magic happens. Lee grabs hold of something in there, gives it a tug, and out comes a stunningly long train of cysty goodness, sac and all. "Oh, this is a cute one," Lee says as she pulls it out. "Thank you for coming all the way over here for this." "Alright, we'll show you that one," she adds when the removal is done with. "You're gonna like that one." Number 2. A huge jellyfish lipoma.
Hi, Dennis.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Fine. How you doing?
Good. I'm gonna walk you guys over to our consult room.
In her latest YouTube video, Dr. Pimple Popper removes a large bump on the back of a woman's leg. In the video, Lee mentions that the patient has been dealing with a bump for close to 5 years, but that thankfully, it'll be easy to take care of. Using her scalpel, she traces around the edge of the bump, mentioning that it's like a large skin tag or lipoma. "It's like a jellyfish," she says. "I should start calling them jellyfish lipomas." Given the size of the lipoma, Dr. Pimple Popper removes it with relative ease. The patient mentions that it's hindered her ability to wear certain types of clothing, and Dr. Lee adds that she'll now be able to wear a bathing suit in public without feeling self-conscious. And if you enjoyed watching the bump get removed, you're apparently in luck. Before the video ends, Dr. Pimple Popper reveals that a patient coming onto her TLC show is dealing with a similar growth, but one that's nearly 3 times the size and hanging from his inner thigh. You'll have to wait until Season 3 returns to catch that procedure. Number 1. A huge cluster of blackheads.
You tried the tweezers yourself, didn't you, Christy? No, not yet. Oh, I think it was Valerie that did it. On Chris, probably.
Dr. Pimple Popper helps yet another patient deal with a skin condition known as solar comedones, similar to the fireman blackheads that Dr. Pimple Popper treated last week. Solar comedones tend to pop on areas of the skin that have been exposed to sunlight for a very long time, usually over a period of months or even years. While they may look like just blackheads, they can technically be blackheads or whiteheads, depending on whether or not the comedones are open. Likewise, the process for treating them is much the same as it is for any blackhead. In lieu of her usual comedone extractor, Lee uses a pair of tweezers to gently squeeze each of the comedones, releasing the sebum inside. Thankfully, they're also relatively easy to prevent. The most obvious solution? Wear sunscreen, or use a daily moisturizer with SPF. Here are a few of our favorite expert-approved picks. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.